welcome. If you've been following the business news in recent days, you know the headlines are alarming. The titan of Fifth Avenue is stumbling. As of January 2026, Saks Global, the newly formed parent company of Saks Fifth Avenue and Neiman Marcus, is reportedly preparing for a potential Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing. The company missed a critical interest payment of over $100 million at the end of December 2025. Just days later, longtime CEO Mark Metrick stepped down, replaced by Executive Chairman Richard Baker. Vendors are halting shipments, lawsuits over unpaid bills are piling up, and the luxury world is holding its breath. Today, we are going to unpack exactly how we got here, the history of this American icon, and what a bankruptcy filing actually means for the future of luxury retail. To understand the magnitude of this collapse, we have to look back. Saks Fifth Avenue wasn't just a store, it was a destination. Opened in 1924 by Horace Saks and Bernard Gimbel, the flagship store occupied a prime city block across from Rockefeller Center. It was designed to be a retail palazzo, the epitome of the roaring 20s wealth. For over a century, Saks defined the aspirational American dream. It was where you went to see the latest European couture before the internet existed. It became a cultural touchstone, referencing everything from Sex and the City to The Devil Wears Prada. Carrying that black and white shopping bag wasn't just about the product inside, it was a signal that you had made it. Fast forward to the modern era. The Saks we are discussing today is much larger than just one store on Fifth Avenue. Through a massive acquisition finalized recently, the parent company, now known as Saks Global, essentially cornered the American luxury market. They didn't just own Saks, they acquired their biggest rival, Neiman Marcus. So, the current portfolio includes Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus, the ultra-exclusive Bergdorf Goodman, and the off-price divisions like Saks Off Fifth. On paper, this looked like a monopoly on American luxury. But in reality, it generated a debt-heavy behemoth that is struggling to stay afloat. So, why is this empire crumbling? It is the result of a perfect storm of four specific factors. First, the debt trap. The acquisition of Neiman Marcus added billions in debt to the company's balance sheet. High interest rates in 2024 and 2025 made servicing that debt incredibly expensive. Second, the direct-to-consumer shift. This is crucial in the age of the internet. Major luxury powerhouses like LVMH and Kering no longer need department stores to reach you. They have built their own stunning boutiques and robust online stores. By selling directly to you, they keep all the profit and the customer data. This has left department stores like Saks with less leverage and fewer exclusive products to offer. Third, the vendor revolt. Because of the liquidity crunch, Saks has been chronically late in paying the brands that stock its shelves. When you don't pay suppliers, they stop sending clothes. Empty shelves mean no sales, which causes a death spiral. Fourth, the aspirational recession. While the ultra-rich are still spending, the aspirational shopper has pulled back due to inflation. This middle tier of luxury was Saks' bread and butter, and it has dried up. Now, let's clarify what bankruptcy means in this context. If Saks files, it will likely be Chapter 11, not Chapter 7. Chapter 11 is similar to Concordato Preventivo in some European countries or administration in the UK. It is a shield, not a death sentence. Chapter 11 is a legal tool that allows the company to stay open while they negotiate with lenders to cut their debt. It gives a breathing space to restructure. This is very different from Chapter 7, which is full liquidation, what you might call fallimento, where the doors close and assets are sold off to pay creditors. However, the risk is reputation. In luxury, trust is everything. If top brands lose faith that Saks can pay them, or if they decide to pull out to focus purely on their own stores, Saks could be left with empty racks. A luxury department store without luxury brands is just an empty building. So, what is next? We are looking at two main scenarios. Scenario 1, the restructure. Saks secures a lifeline loan known as debtor in possession financing. They file for Chapter 11, close underperforming stores, separate the real estate assets from the retail operations, and emerge a year later as a smaller, healthier company. Scenario 2, the liquidation. This is the nightmare scenario. If they cannot get financing, they could be forced into Chapter 7, where assets are sold off to pay creditors, and the name essentially vanishes or becomes an online-only ghost. The coming months will determine if Saks remains a palace of luxury or becomes a cautionary tale of retail overreach in the digital age. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please subscribe for more deep dives into the intersection of business and law.